Old guy in Colorado. Doodle.
I hope you can cook better than you sing.
Hello. Welcome back. Old guy here. And I'm gonna totally experiment today. Mrs. Old Guy and I were at the store, and I picked up a flat iron steak, and I thought, well, what can I do different? And so just all of a sudden I decided I'm going to make a ginger ale flat iron steak. A grilled one at that. And I also decided I was going to pick up some Parmesan and make some fresh Alfredo to go with it. So we'll see. The Alfredo I'm not so worried about. The steak, we'll see. Okay, come on in, Mrs. Old Guy. I've got two different kinds of ginger ale here. I picked up a Boylan. I don't know, here, can you see that? Boylan ginger ale. Boylan Bottling Company. This was out of New York. And but it says it's a lemon lime ginger ale. And I also got a Vernors here. Vernors has typically been one of my favorite ginger ales. And so I'm just going to do a side-by-side with them and see which one I like best for this use. So we'll give the Boylan. It's got a nice ginger taste, but I kind of almost get a little more lemon lime out of it than ginger, but I do get ginger. Wow. The Vernors is a lot sweeter. And it really doesn't taste like ginger. That's odd because it used to really be my favorite ginger ale. It almost tastes like some kind of strange cream soda. Take another drink of this one. That's kind of a hard choice. The Boylan tends to lean a little more towards lemon lime, but the ginger flavor tastes more like ginger than this, and it's also a lot sweeter. So I guess I'm going to go with the Boylan. I'm glad I bought 2 bottles. I've got my steak here. This is all right. Come on, old guy. I got the flat iron steak here, all kind of sliced up and ready to go into the marinade. I'm going to make the marinade now. Got a little bit of, and this is all shooting off the hips. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. I got just a little bit of oil in there. And I got the tamari. I like the tamari. It is gluten-free, but I just like the flavor of it because it's brewed without any wheat. It just has a different flavor. So I'm going to put on, I don't know, maybe about a third of a cup. It's probably close. I'll just use what's left. That's about a third of a cup. And I'm going to want just a little bit of acidity to it, I think. So I'm just going to add like a couple of teaspoons of red wine vinegar. We'll see how good this is when it's all done. I got a very finely minced up shallot. Yeah, it was about that size. Throw that in there. I'm going to bring on the heat a little bit. I'm going to shake in some cayenne. That's probably about close to a teaspoon or at least 3/4. And I'm also going to add some red pepper flake. I want to bring the heat against the sweetness of the soda. Okay. And just toss in a little bit of black pepper too. I don't know, what's that? Maybe a half a teaspoon, maybe. All right. And grab an opener for this soda. You don't see many that you need an opener for these days. Alright. Dump that on in. I'm not going to add any kind of sugar or anything else like that because there's plenty in the soda. Alright. Throw this meat in here. I'm going to want to soak this in here for, I don't know, at least 3 hours or 4. Overnight would probably be best, but I'm not going to wait that long. I want my dinner tonight.
Me too.
Alright, so I'm going to soak that in there. Give it a good mix. Okay. So I'm going to let that marinate for the next few hours, and I'll be back when we get to the next part. About 4 hours, and I'm telling you, this smells amazing. It smells really good. Yeah, it smells great. Okay, so I'm going to get these on some skewers. Just going to fold it like that. And I don't know, I'll load up a few of these, and then I'll get a fire going outside, and we'll be back. So we've got the beef skewered up. I'm going to go outside and light a fire in a minute, but I need to get a little bit of prep done for the Alfredo sauce. So I've got the Parmesan cheese here, and I'm just going to use the old fine grate on here, and I'm going to grate this up. So when I get a nice big bowl full, I'll be back. Okay, cheese has been grated up. Got a cup and a half there. And mince up a clove of garlic as we make our way towards Alfredo sauce. Okay, we'll be back. It's cold. So, but I thought I'd come in real quick. I want to show you this. I want to get this started. This is the marinade that we had. So this is the what's left of that ginger ale and the soy and everything. And so I'm just going to reduce this down, and I'm going to make a sauce out of that. So I just wanted to point that out in case you wondered where the sauce was mysteriously appearing from. That's what I'm doing. All right, so I'll be back. All right, so get these skewers on the grill here. It is really cold out here, but we'll get these grilled off. And man, while these are cooking, I'm going to get inside and hop on some Alfredo sauce and get some pasta cooking, and we'll have dinner. We'll be back. Okay, so I'm in from outside for a minute. Come on over, Mrs. Old Guy. I've got a 1/4 cup of butter there, and to that I've got this that clove of garlic that we chopped up, and I'm just going to want to sweat that out. Try to get it a little bit browned off for a minute. I want to cook it off. I don't want my fettuccine with raw garlic in it, so we're going to let that cook for a minute. And I like to add a little bit of chopped
Parsley?
Nope, this isn't the parsley, this is the chives. Yeah, thank you, Mrs. O'Day. I got a little chopped chive there. It's dry, of course. If I had fresh, I'd use it. But okay. Good, good. I'm going to add my parsley. Okay, I'm going to slide this off the heat just for a second. And I'm going to grab a cup. I'm going to step around you, Mrs. O'Day. There it is. cream here. This is heavy cream. Got a cup right there. So, add this cup of heavy cream. Okay, it's going to take a second for this to come back up to temp, so I'll be back. Okay, so I'm going to start to add this grated Parmesan and just kind of whisk it in as I go here, get it to melt, and this will make our sauce. So, alright, it'll take me a minute, but we'll be back. Alright, I'm just going to finish this off with a little dash of pepper, and that is it. Alfredo sauce is done. That's going to thicken up a little bit as it starts to cool down. So we're going to set this aside. I'm going to go outside and check that meat, and we'll be back. This last one is ready to come off. That looks great. Take a look here, Mrs. Old Guy.
That looks really good.
It does. All right, let's get inside. So that's what she looks like. Here, come back in again just for a minute, Mrs. Old Guy. Let's get a real close look. I garnished that with a little bit of sesame seed, and I used the reduction on there. It looks great, and there's our Alfredo. Used a little thin spaghetti for that. All right. Let's see what this experiment tastes like. I have not tried anything to this point. It does smell really good. I can't tell you what it smells like because it's new. So let's cut a piece of this steak. Some of the sauce on there. Wow. That's really good. It's a completely different flavor than I've ever had before. So I can't explain really much what it tastes like. Let me take another bite here. It's a dark, rich flavor. I thought it would be sweeter, but it's not. It's got just about the right amount of sweetness. It's got a good kick of heat, but not like overpowering or anything. I can taste that cayenne and that red pepper flake. Wow. The meat's smoky, of course, from cooking it outside. I can't say that I particularly taste ginger specifically, but wow, this is really good for an experiment. So ginger ale steak. Who would have thought? All right, let's try these noodles. Since I brought them up and so forth, let's give them a taste. Oh, yeah, that's nice. It's got just the right amount of garlic in it. It's not over too much at all. The cheese is just fine. Nice creamy sauce. It's not at all gritty. Well, I'd have to call this a win. So, like I said before, don't be afraid to experiment in the kitchen. It's worth it at times. Like ginger ale steak. Who would have thought? Okay. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you next time.
I'm not cleaning that crap up.
I've got those video dishes blues.
Please stop singing.